It's so weird for me to speak right now because I went for a walk this evening. It was like an hour ago, and I was just literally sitting near the ocean and literally crying and thinking about the life. It have never happened to me. Like, it did happen to me before, but it was a long time ago. And I think the reason for that, why did I cry and why did it happen, it was like, usually when I'm walking, like I walk in a lot, I consider myself a pretty active person, but because I'm always on the phone or like think that I'm in the moment, I never actually get to be in the moment. I just like, I don't want to like sound like too spiritual or like, like weird or like these gurus on the internet, but I think like a lot of people can hate if I will actually post this, because just like the realization, you actually like sit and think about the world you live in, like how magical and crazy it is. Like, even that you're born, like, isn't it magic, the world you live in, the ocean, like all of these natural things. By the way, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Diana, and this is my channel where I'm just like sharing my talking of me speaking and getting better. And let's get away from those spirituality stuff, because I think that's too deep, and I think not a lot of people can understand me, and I already have enough of negative comments that stop me, like not stop me, but like created this little pressure inside of me that stop me, like not stopping me, but like at some point I just want to close everything, delete everything, and shut down like in my little shell and not express myself, not do nothing. But I'm still doing that, and let's just speak today. I was confused, like I got a comment. I did get a positive comment as well from the girl, like she said like something really sweet, and like this makes my heart like more warmer. I just really appreciate this. But there was also negative comments, and when like when you already confused and you already like not sure or like not fully confident, so every negative comment affects you even more and you get like even more confused. So what happened that what happened yeah I asked ChatGPT if there is a point at all of me making these videos, like I mean like in talking, like just like talking for 10 minutes, like is that improving me in some sort of way? And it told me that yeah, like there is a point, there is like it actually can improve you. And I noticed, like I told it in the previous videos, that I noticed that when I'm speaking, the right words come in way more easier to my head than they used to come like before, because before it was like way more harder for me to find the right words to speak. I turned the direction because I saw the people over there, and I don't want to interrupt them because they seem to have their special moment, and I don't want them to interrupt my video, so I'm just gonna sit down in the booth and like talk with you a little bit. So I didn't notice this before, but when I actually paid attention and I asked ChatGPT about that, just a second, I will walk, sit, and then talk. Okay, so I want that this video pop out in front of the people whose first language is in English and who's also not really confident about speaking, not really confident about expressing themselves in English, not really confident in like adding something to conversation or like telling their opinion, and they're like shut down, like sit in their shelves, like not really expressing themselves, because that's me, that's how I feel. And the thing why we do that is because we're not sure. We know that we're not gonna be perfect. We know that we can't say something really fluently, something really perfectly as we wish it to say or wish it to be. And even though sometimes what the fuck is that? Okay, I'm scared, guys. Was this a fox? There was like An animal? I didn't even know what kind of animal is that. But there are no people, like it's not a dog. It looked like fox. Fox. You know how yeah, fox. I'm so scared. I have a dog spray. I don't know if that would help, but I was so scared. Is this a sign from the universe? I don't know. I will check what animals are in this area, and I will take a look what did I saw online later. But I got super scared. Okay, back to the topic. So I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, it happened for me a lot that I know what I want to say. I have perfectly structured sentence or a thought that I want to share with people or add to conversation. But when I'm actually starting to say this out loud, I'm like it's so hard to, like, even though you perfectly know what you're gonna say, when you actually start saying that, it just turned out to be like really really something bad that you kind of wish it never to say. Like at that moment, you wish to never open your mouth. Like so bad. So I found myself that it happened like because for me personally that I want to be perfect. I want my English to sound perfect, and I wanted to people kind of perceive me as more serious just because I will talk more like fluently. But when you're actually gonna take a look, there's so many people, even native Canadian, like just not Canadian, but like native English speakers, they talk. They also can't find the right words during their conversation. Like, it's fine. It's not that you're wrong. It's not that you, whose English is already not first language, are bad or are like not enough, or like you just real bad, you can't speak. Okay, now I'm super scared about everything that walks or every sound that is around me. Because I'm scared that somebody or someone will pop out like behind me and like eat me. Okay, I'm gonna hold the spray in my pocket. Let's continue. If you're gonna actually pay attention or like listen to any interviews or like to somebody and just pay attention on every moment that they fuck up, like literally when they can't find the right word to use, because that happened to me a lot. But like I want to use like smart word in the conversation and like add the smart word to the thought that I'm sharing, but it just like it's hard for me to remember that word. It's hard for me to add in the same exact same moment, and I'm like so I found myself like what helps me sometimes is just not taking this like seriously. Sometimes I talk and then I know that I said something badly or like with wrong pronunciation or like with wrong something. I'm doing literally what I'm doing is say I'm so sorry, like, because my tongue is like it's hard for it, like it's hard for me because I'm speaking, I'm trying my best obviously, but it's not like there are just some days when I do good, when I'm like speaking smoothly, everything is fine, but there are just another days when it's everything seems wrong, every word just feels wrong, every sentence seems to be wrong sentence, like not glued together, like there's like some mix of random words, like I cannot say it differently. So these days are gonna be, and you just need, why am I giving advice? Like whenever I'm sharing something, I'm automatically turning into the expert who's like giving an advices and sharing something. You just need to do this, you just need to do that. But like I'm just sharing this from my experience, what I notice works for me, or what I'm trying to apply to my life. And I don't want to sound like an expert who knows everything, who does everything, who's like really pro. We're all learning, we're all getting better, and we all have these moments when we fuck up, we all have these moments when we succeed. But in the end of the day, we're humans. That's what connects all of us, and we all do some sort of mistakes. Like some people do mistakes in one area, some people are doing the mistakes in another area, but it's fine. Like on mistakes we're growing. Like if we didn't make a mistakes, we couldn't grow, because like well, we actually could grow, whatever. It's like we have really this deep conversation today. I started really sadly because I was crying. Life just seems like sometimes so big and you're just so small, and you know that everything is possible, but at the same time everything seems to be so hard. And I know that I need to put effort to get something, but it seems to be hard and big. But I'm doing this. I'm speaking right now. I will go home, I will edit this video, I will upload it. Small sort of action, small sort of like expression, and one step ahead, Also, what I learned, maybe this is gonna help to somebody else. When you feeling sad, when you're feeling like down, like something just feels off, go to nature. Because nature, like, usually we're surrounded by like everything that human created, like technology, information, a lot of everything. Just everyone wants to sell something, wants to give us something, want something from us. And when you're going to nature, there's only you and this world, and you just feel like somehow differently, because like there's nothing fake about the nature, because like it is, as it was created. Okay, this thing is created by human, but the ocean is not. you know and okay, what am I talking about? I'm waiting for negative comments to tell me what the fuck you're talking about, who needs this, who's gonna listen to this, blah, 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 blah. I'm not listening to you guys, I'm not hearing you. Okay, I'm gonna walk because I am a little bit far from home, and I still need to walk to home, and it's so cold because it's evening already. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna finish this video right now, and I see you guys tomorrow in my next video. Bye.